Some pretty good reading. Yep. Okay. All right. Start the show. Oh, yeah. Yummy. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing great. I hope you guys are doing bloody fantastic. It's Fears, the host with the most. Got lots to talk about. Lots and lots and lots to talk about. Some good, some hilarious, and some I can't even believe it's coming out of my mouth. But it must be said. I have to stick up for myself. Anyway, I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing fantastic. Let me just call Lantern and let him know I'm live, so then he can, spread the link. So hang on. Let me just call Lantern. There we are. All right, let's see here. Water first. Yeah. Yo, what's up, twin? I'm live, y'all. So, hey, Lantern, do you mind spreading that link everywhere in the old Discord and the new Discord? Can you can you throw it everywhere?
Yeah.
I appreciate that, my friend. Hey, Lantern. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, you. Hey, Lantern, I just farted.
Damn. Ooh.
I know. Damn. Hey, Lantern. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Merry. All right, Lantern. I'll see you in the chat, all right? All right. All right, buddy. Wow. That was great. Chunk. That was fantastic. Lantern can always make me laugh. Oh, Lord. Lord. Oh, wow. Anyway, so Lantern's going to spread the link out to everybody, but cheers. I hope everyone's doing great. All right. I really wasn't in a coffee mood, but man, I love me some Liquid Death water. That stuff is good, man. Especially if it's like super, super, super cold. Anyway, we got a few topics. We're going to review 3 movies. We're going to do a nerd haul. We're going to do a movie quiz. And then we're going to do the top 10 episodes of Star Trek Voyager Season 3. I just finished it. Moving on to Season 4. I'm getting through those very quickly. So there we are. Healthy snack. Some celery. I got some water. We're rocking. We're rolling. All right, time to open up the chat. Here we go. All right. Star Trek Voyager Season. There we are. Yo, what's up, Corn? How you been? Corn, looks like you're the only one here, but that will change because I'm going to open up the Discord and I'm going to share the live. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to share the live myself, so just give me 1 minute. I'm also going to share it. So give me 1 second here. Lantern does a pretty good job sharing my lives. So yeah. Well, it's raining out. It's been raining for a couple hours now. It hasn't rained all day, but it's rained a lot of the day. Work last night was pretty good. It was pretty busy. We had like 39,000. So it wasn't super busy, but it was kind of busy. So yeah, wasn't too bad. Anyway, let me just share this live real quick, and then we'll get going. So shout out to the 2 people watching. Give me 1 second here. There we are. Okay. Lantern will be here soon, he said. So, yeah. All right. Let me just, there we are. I'm just going to open up the Discord. Throw the link in the Discord. Let everybody know I'm live. Okay. And there we are. Okay. Give me 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. All right, there we are. So, there we go. And put this right here. Dropping the live. There we are. Okay, and then I'm letting everybody know I'm live. So there it is. Let's see here. Yo! I am live, so I hope, if I could type, I hope to see everyone there. Yeah, dude. Alright, so I dropped it. Okay. Shout out to the 3 people watching. What's up, what's up, what's up? Alright, and let me just drop the live in the chat. There we are. There we go. Alright. So, yeah. Let's see here. Lantern, did you drop the link? Alright. Hey, Lantern. Hey, Lantern, I dropped the link in LC's Discord, but can you drop the link in all the other Discords? Because I know Bukaki told me they made a new Discord for everybody.
Where?
I don't know. I thought you were a part of it. So can you drop the link in all the other Discords that you're in? All right, I'll see you in the chat in just a minute. All right, buddy. All right, Larry. Oh, Merry Christmas. All right, buddy. I'll see you soon. Chunk. Lantern's going nuts as always. All right, so he said he'll be here. All right. Well, let's continue on, shall we? Shout out to Lantern. All right. He said he'll be here. And hopefully some more other people will be here too. What's up, Corn? How you been? So, I got a bunch of stuff to talk about. So, some good, some bad. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to start this live out on some bad news. But then we're going to get to some good stuff. All right, so here's the thing. I know it's the internet, right? The internet, everyone's going to be talking. But it makes no reason why, no sense why Carrie would do a hate stream on me Saturday. But that's what's happening. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, what's up, Crumbles? Crumbles said, thought you said you weren't going live tonight. Well, I heard about some more shit, Crumbles, so I had to go live tonight. So now I'm going to go live tonight, and I'm going to go live on Sunday. So I'm not going live on Friday or Saturday, because I got some stuff to do. So, yeah. But, anyway. What's up? So, Crumbles, if you could spread the word, I would appreciate it. So, I don't know why Carrie's going to do a live... Well, I think I know why she's going to do a live stream. I think Larry is still mad. Larry sent me a voicemail today. Larry, I hope you're watching. He left me a voicemail. I don't know who's doing this to Larry. So this is the good news and this is the bad news. The good news is, Larry, it's not me. The bad news is now someone is calling Larry's phone and trolling him. And he left me a voicemail and said, hey, Fierce, let me know if it's you. And Larry, I'm here to tell you, it's not me. I don't even know Larry's phone number, so how could I be text messaging him? He said people have been text messaging him, calling him, and I don't know Larry's number. So Larry, it's not me. So Larry, when you watch this back, it definitely is not me. So there's that. And I think the reason why Carrie's doing this stream on Saturday is to capitalize on the drama. Because before I blocked Larry, Carrie and me have not talked in years. I have not talked to Carrie physically, face to face. Carrie's never been in one of my live streams for the past, I don't know, 8 or 9 years. It's been a long time. I haven't called her on the phone. I haven't talked to her on the phone because I don't have her number. I blocked her from calling me. Blocked her on Facebook, so I don't understand why Carrie would be doing a hate stream on me. I think it's because Larry and some other people whispered into her ear, hey, Fears, Carrie, capitalize on the drama. Hey, Carrie, do a hate stream on him. Because, again, there's no reason why Carrie needs to do a hate stream on me because I have not talked to her in years. So I think she's still bitter. I think she's still upset. And with all this new stuff, she's like, oh, I want to capitalize on the drama. So yeah, I think that's what it is. But also, Larry, I am not calling you because I don't have your number. Larry, I'm not texting you because I don't have your number. So yeah. So there's that. So I will not be watching whatever they decide to do on Saturday. I watched a video that Carrie said. She said she's going to hate on me for about an hour or two, and then she's going to play Sims and a baseball game because she's got some baseball video game. So the thing is, I'm not going to watch it. But if there's anything bad in it, like anything crucial, then I'll just take the video down. So, Carrie, I would watch your P's and Q's. Because no matter what I say, she's not going to listen to me and she's going to do it. But if it's that bad, and if she exposes any of my personal information, it's coming down. So, yeah. So there it is. But if it's just her bitching and moaning about me, then, there it is. Yo, what's up, Lantern? Good to see you. So, unfortunately, I had to start the live with that bad news. Carrie's not listening to me. I don't even know if she watches me anymore. She probably doesn't. But someone needs to tell her that it's pointless and it's insane for her to do a hate stream about me. I'm not afraid of Carrie. They can say whatever they want, but it's not true. They're going to make up a whole bunch of lies and bullshit, so there it is. No matter how many times I ask her not to do a hate stream, she's going to do it because she's stubborn. And Carrie's a friggin' know-it-all. So, yeah. So, anyway, I won't be watching. So, Carrie, you're going to waste your time by doing a hate stream, and you're going to waste everyone else's time because they want me to watch and get angry, and I will not watch. And like I said, my friends will be watching, and they're going to tell me if it was bad or not. Because if it's bad, guess what? It's coming down, Carrie. And if they expose any of my personal information, like my phone number or my address, it's coming down. So, yeah. So, I wouldn't, Carrie. That's your warning. So, if it's not too bad, then I'll let her keep it up. If it's bad, it's coming down. And you guys know I can do it. Because I won't put up with Carrie's bullshit or Larry's or anyone's. So there's that. The other thing I wanted to say was, Larry, I don't know who's calling you. I don't know who's text messaging you. I have not called Larry because I don't have his cell phone. So there's that. I don't have his number in any way. Larry left me a voicemail saying, Fears, we got to figure this out, man. Now they're harassing me. And what's up, Lantern? Thanks for that super chat donation, buddy. I appreciate that. I don't know who's calling Larry. Larry said someone's calling him, someone's texting him. I don't have Larry, when you watch this back, because I know Larry still watches me, even though I haven't blocked. Larry, I have not been texting you. I have not been calling you. I haven't left you any voice messages because I don't have your number. So there it is. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Now for all the good stuff. I had a great day. I hope you guys had a great day. I got my hair cut, so it's nice and I got it all trimmed up. A nice little haircut. I edited 2 videos, but I think I'm going to save them for tomorrow. So I may upload one tonight. Definitely I'm uploading something tomorrow. So I've been editing like crazy today. Got a lot of errands done today. So that's all the good stuff. But I wanted to get all that bad stuff out of the way. Shout out to the 8 people watching. So, but yeah, I don't know who's calling Larry. And then somebody this week, not Larry, because Larry's only called me about, I don't know, maybe 6, 7 times. The other troll that calls me, he must have left me 25 messages just this week, and it's only Thursday. Some of them were the same crap. Yo, Fears, big hate stream on Saturday. Yo, Fears, I'm going to find you. I'm going to kill you. Yo, Fears, I'm going to hunt your mother down and kill her. So a lot of crazy. I only listened to 3 of the voice messages so far this week, but 2 of them were reminding me about the hate stream. I'm like, wow, great. Thanks for the update. The third one was, I'm going to kill you, Fears. I'm going to hunt your mother down and kill her. And I was like, that's fucking crazy, So I don't know who this person is, But now they're threatening me and my mother, which I don't know why they would do that because my mom doesn't have anything to do with this. So that's really weird. So there's that. Anyway, I think they're just trying to intimidate me. So yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom, but just go ahead and study authentic Bulgarian miak, and I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. So 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Damn! I farted. All right. So, the movies that we're going to be reviewing tonight, though, here we go. So, yo! What's up, Mr. Lantern? So, the movies that were... Sorry it's so dark in here. I've got all my lights on, but because it's getting winter, the light has gone down. It's got dark really quick. That's usually whenever it gets from, because September's right around the corner. September's getting into fall. Whenever it hits fall, it becomes dark very quickly. So I got as much light on as I even put a movie on and turned off the sound so to give me more light. So I'm sorry if it's a little dark. Anyway, so the movies that we're going to be reviewing today, I watched an old classic. I watched Mac and Me. And then last night I watched my new Steelbook of Casper. So I'm going to be reviewing that. And then last night I also watched an old classic, Short Circuit 2. Busting out the classics. So those we're going to be reviewing today. But this is for Tina. So I'm going to be sending this to Walter. I just finished this one. I'm going to be sending this to Walter in the mail very soon. So Walter, I'm going to contact you very soon through the Discord. I'm going to get his address, and I will be sending this this podcast book of all of last year and part of this year. So most of this is from last year, and a lot of it is from this year too. So it's got 2 years worth of all information in it. So Walter got this one, and normally with these books, it's first come, first serve. So I said, who wants this one? Just let me know. Tina was like, oh, save it for me, Fears. And I was like, all right, cool. So Tina gets this next one. So if you want the podcast book, part 5, because this is part 4, because the first one I gave to Visions, the second one I gave to Lantern, the third one I gave... Oh, no, I'm sorry, this is part 4. The third one, this is the third one. This is going to go to Walter. The fourth one, this is the fourth one. So if whoever wants the top, the podcast book, part 5, let me know in advance. Because whoever says, hey, I want it, that's going to be the first, that's going to be the person. So Tina beat everybody out. All right. So let's start off with the top 10 episodes of Star Trek Voyager Season 3. Because right now, look, I'm starting Season 4. That's right. So I'm going to watch a couple episodes tonight. I am going to watch a movie tonight, but I'm also going to do some episodes of Star Trek while I eat my dinner. So, all right. So, top 10 episodes of Season 3 Star Trek Voyager. There we are. Let's see. What did I miss? Thrilling 3. Coffee first. No coffee tonight, Mr. Lantern. I'm doing liquid death water. Visions got me this authentic, original Bulgarian Miak. And you guys know what this is from. This is from Ernest Scared Stupid. Miak? Yeah, that's right. Miak. I bet you thought I couldn't find anything. Well, I'm a little tough on my feet. So come on. Eat Miak and die. Hell yeah. It's Ernest versus that fucking troll in Ernest Scared Stupid. One of the greatest Halloween movies of all time. Besides John Carpenter's 1978 classic Halloween with Michael Myers. I mean, that you can't top that. But there we are. So there we go. All right. Let's pick out these top 10s. All right, let's see here. I'm going to go with worst case scenario as the first one. That one's a good one. That is a good episode. One of my faves. And then Scorpion. Scorpion 1. Part 1 is good. Part 1. Okay. And then The Q and the Gray. The Q and the Gray is good. Future's End, Part 2. Part 1. And Future's End, Part 2. I'd say that two-parter is without a doubt. Those are my two favorite. Well, it's one episode just broke down into 2 parts. But that's the best episode out of season 3, in my opinion. In my opinion. So there it is. Warlord is good. Warlord. And then Remember is good. I just need 3 more. Let's see here. Flashback is good. And then, okay, here we go. Before and After is good. And I may still go live tomorrow. I may. So, I'm either going to go live tonight and Sunday, or I may go live tomorrow and Sunday. Just depends on my mood. So, let's see. Before and After is good. And then, let's see here. Fair Trade is really good. So Fair Trade. So those are my top 10 favorite. All right, so there's that. Okay, there we are. Get this out of the way here. Let me know how your guys' day's been. Put a 1 in the chat if you had a great day. I had a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Got lots of errands done. I did 2 lives today. Well, no, technically 3. I did a live inside my apartment. Then I did a live at Goodwill. And then I did a live now. So 3. I thought it was 2. My bad. It was 3. All right. Let's see. Next, let's do a review now. Let's see here. We'll start with Short Circuit number 2, motherfucker. All right, so we all seen the first one. The first one is pretty good. I would give the first one a 10 out of 10. The second one, it takes place in New York City, or it looks like New York. They don't really say if it's New York. It looks like New York. So, Short Circuit 2. It's good. I will say it's got a lot more action in it than Part 1. So, that alone, I would give it a It's not as good as the first, because the first one, it's the classic. It's almost a 10. I would give it a 9.2 out of 10. So 9.2 out of 10. More action. It's more funnier than the first one. So, more laughs. I do recommend 1 and 2. So I recommend it. It's funny. It's got Michael, what's his name? Michael McKean in it. And he was in, oh God, he's been in Star Trek Voyager. He's been in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. He was in the movie Clue. He was in a lot of 80s and 90s film. He was in, oh God, he was in a lot of, he was on SNL a bunch. So he's great at it. The same guy that plays Ben, this guy right here, he's in the live action Fisher Stevens. Fisher Stevens has been in everything, but he was in one of my favorite 90s films, the live action Super Mario Brothers. He plays Iggy in that. So, Fisher Stevens as Ben in this is really good. I do recommend it. So, more action, more laughs. I do recommend it. Classic 80s film. Oh, wait. Was it made in the 80s? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Let me make sure. I think it was made in the 80s. Give me 1 second. Let me ask Meta, and let me make sure. Hey, Meta, what year was Short Circuit 2 made?
Short Circuit 2 was made in 1988.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, hang on. My mom's calling me. Hang on. I'll be right back. Hey, Mom, what's up? Oh, yeah. All right, sorry about that. I had to talk to my mom. Yo! I had to talk to my mom. I'm sorry. All right. Oh, man. All right. Yo! I'm here. My mom called, and I had to have a conversation with her. Yeah. What's up, Joey? Started streaming 30 minutes ago. Quite ironic. What's up, Visions? Why is that ironic? I don't get it. Why is that ironic? Even point his camera at a coffee mug. No, it wasn't a Crohn's explosion. I was reviewing this movie, and my mom called, and I had to take the phone call real quick. So yeah, I'm back though. I just don't know what's ironic about that. Can't I go live 34 minutes ago? I don't see a problem with it. Anyway, where's he been? I was talking to my mom. So I'm here though. All right, let's get back to this. I don't know what he's on about. I'm like, can I go live at 34 minutes ago? Like, I'm going. Oh, was it? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know much about. Excuse me. I thought you guys were saying somebody else was streaming and that I was interrupting. I was like, Lantern hasn't gone live yet. I'm like, don't start your crap. I'm like, easy, boys. I'm like, I had to talk to my mom. My mom's more important than this. So, yeah. No, you're good, Visions. You're good. You can stay. I didn't know what you guys were on about. I was busy talking to my mom. I had no idea Cobra's magic numbers that. You can stay. I was just like, I didn't want people accusing me. I was like, Lantern hasn't gone live yet. I'm like, it's okay if I go live. You're fine, man. I just didn't know what you guys were on about. You can stay. You're fine. I just didn't want to be accused of something. I was like, give me 2 minutes. I got to talk to my mom, and my mom asked me about a whole bunch of stuff, and then I was like, hey, I got to go because I didn't want to keep you guys, but I didn't rush my mom. I was like, hey, what's up? And she asked me something, and then we got into a conversation, and she's like, all right, I'll call you tomorrow. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll call you tomorrow. So, yeah. Yeah, I believe so, Joey. Oh, wait, no. I don't. You may want to ask Visions. I don't know how old he was, Josh. I didn't know that was Cobra's magic number though, or his lucky number. Visions, when did he pass away? What age was he? I forgot. Let me know. All right, back to this. I'm sorry about the about taking so long. I had to take a phone call. All right, so I think this one's more funnier, but the first one is definitely more classic. So the first one I gave a 10 out of 10. The second one, I gave a 9.2 out of 10. I do recommend it. It's a classic 80s movie. There's more action. There's more laughs in it. He's got more gadgets. The robot does in the first one, so more gadgets. Because really in the first one, all he had was the laser. In this one, he removes his laser, and he's got like... He has a camera built in. He's got an umbrella, a parachute, a magnet on him. He's got a whole bunch of crap. So yeah, some more gadgets on his body in this little red kind of like toolbox. He keeps all of his gadgets in there. So yeah. All right, so there you go, Joey. Visions just said that he died at 34. I know you love Halloween, but what's up with stores decorating for it 2 months early? That's a good question. Like, I could understand September, Bukkake, because that's only 1 month away, you know? So, September, October. But when I was in Goodwill today and in Walmart, they start putting it out early. You know, trying to push those decoration sales. Plus, I already have enough Halloween stuff. I had to throw some stuff away from last year because I didn't like some of the lights, and I got rid of some stuff that I just don't like to put up anymore. And so I bought some new stuff this year in advance. So really the only thing I need to buy when all the Halloween decorations are out is I need to buy some more Halloween lights for my Halloween tree / Christmas tree. Because I just keep on the same lights for the Halloween tree going into Christmas. And then really, when Christmas rolls around, you guys see me, I always put all my Halloween decorations on the tree first. December 1st, that's when I put all my Christmas decorations out on it. So, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know why they're trying to push it like 2 to 3 weeks in advance. So, yeah. I did say I was going to go live tomorrow. I may still go live tomorrow. The only reason why I had to go live today is to tell you guys, I don't know who's making up all this stuff. It certainly isn't me because I don't have Larry's phone number. Larry's got my number. I don't know how. Probably a troll gave it to him. He called me today, left me a voice message and said, Fears, we got to figure this out. And I said, I'm thinking, what? And he said, somebody's text messaging me as you. And he goes, I need to know if it's you or anyone else. So, Larry, I know when you watch this back, Larry, I don't have your number. I'm not text messaging you. I'm not calling you and leaving voice messages. So it's not me, but Larry said someone's calling and text messaging him. It's definitely not me, Larry. Not me at all, because I don't have your number. So yeah. Anyway. And then I told Carrie, because I know someone's going to show her this. Carrie, I wouldn't do the stream on Saturday. I know she's going to. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of her time and all of her fans' time, because again, I have not physically talked to Carrie in like 10 years. The last time I actually said hi to her, like just hi, she was in my chat, like on a live like this, maybe a year or two ago, and I said hi, and then eventually she went away because me and Carrie don't get along. But I haven't called her on the phone. I haven't talked to her face to face. She hasn't been in one of my shows in forever. So it makes no damn sense why she would do a live. Again, I think Larry's still upset, and he and a bunch of trolls whispered into her ear, hey, you got to capitalize on this drama. You got to do a hate stream on Fears. Even though I haven't talked to her in years, it makes no sense. But anyway, so she's going to do whatever she's going to do. Carrie, I don't have any ill will against you. Carrie, you're not going to take my advice. All she's going to do is just bring up the past, because there's nothing new between me and Carrie because I haven't talked to her in years. So I think she's still mad at the, hey, get it through your thick fucking skull. If she brings that up, it's a waste of everyone's time because everyone knows that story. And I've apologized to Carrie a million times about that. And I feel bad that I did it. But I can't make up for the past. All I can do is focus on the future. So she's going to do it. But I just thought I would try. Carrie, I wouldn't do it because I'm not going to watch it. But if it's that, if Randall or Dave or anyone tells me that it's that bad, I have no problem. And if anyone puts any of my personal information on there, bye, bam, it's coming down. So I would just watch on what you do and say, Carrie, because if any of my personal information, if any of my videos are in there, it's coming down. So tread lightly, Carrie, because I'm not going to put up with Larry's bullshit or Carrie's. So I'll probably glance at it after Saturday. But I'm going to keep myself busy on Saturday because it's a waste of my time to watch a hate stream. That would be insanity if I'm like, ooh, wow, I can't wait. I'm going to sit here and watch a hate stream about me and have me watch it. I would never do that. So I hope everybody enjoys the hate stream. Good luck to you, Carrie. All right, let's get back to this. So my two favorite scenes. When Fred helps J5, the bad guys, destroy him. Everyone thinks he's dead. Fred goes out to fight him because Ben has been locked up in prison. And he finds him and he's all beat up. And he's like, oh my God, what did they do to you? And J5 can't talk, so he grabs a rock. And he says, dying. And he says, "Get Ben." And he's like, I can't. The cops have got him. And then J5 writes, "You fix." And he's like, "Me? How? With what?" And then J5 looks and there's a radio shack. So they go in there, and then he's like, twist the purple wires back. And then he's like, "Are you okay now?" And he's like, "No." He goes, "Must repair memory. Memory is me. If I lose my memory, then I die." And then he opens this thing up, and all this battery fluid is, and he goes, "Oh God, you're bleeding!" And he's like, "Yes, battery fluid." And then he's like, he goes, "I can't do this. I'm no good at this stuff." And he's like, 15 minutes you have to get good. And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "Oh, plenty of time. Time. Like a sort of rhythmic rhyme." And he's like, all right. He goes, "Don't lose it on me." He's like, "Just tell me what to do step by step." So that's probably my favorite scene. So the Radio Shack scene. And he fixes J5. And then probably my second favorite scene is when J5 takes down the bad guys, you know. So taking down the bad guys. I would recommend it. It's a good one. If you haven't seen it in a while, I hadn't seen this movie in quite a while. I need to get it on Blu-ray, but this movie was my brother's, and I think my brother gave this one to me, so I'm definitely going to get it on Blu-ray, though. So there it is. All right. Movie number 2. An old classic, 1995 Casper. I believe it was 94, 95. Hang on. Oh, damn. Pew. That was a big one, Lantern. Excuse me. Good Lord. That was a big burp. Hey, Matt, I got a question. I just recently... Oh, hang on. Hey, Meta, I got a question for you. I recently watched Casper. Was it made in 1994 or was it made in 1995?
Casper was made in 1995. It was released on May 26, 1995.
Okay. So, 95. So, Casper. Starring Christina Ricci. There it is. So, starring Christina Ricci. She also played Wednesday in The Addams Family. So, Casper. Quite a funny movie. It's more of a family movie, but it's rated PG-13, I believe, because they do curse in it. I didn't think they said the word bitch in it, but they actually say the word bitch a couple of times. And for a family movie, you know, it's a comedy. It's a comedy, family, scary, haunted house type of movie, you know, because it's got ghosts in it and stuff. So, but I didn't think they cursed in it because it's a family movie, but they say the word bitch in it a couple of times. So yeah, not kidding. All right, so Casper, I'm gonna give it. I know it's got a bunch of crappy sequels. I've never seen any of the other crappy sequels. I don't know if they're crappy. My friends have told me they're crappy. Let's see. Bukaki says, "Yo, Lantern, Baby Bear Master." Oh, damn. That's right, Lantern, because your ex-girlfriend used to call Lantern Baby Bear. Lantern's already got a new lady. Lantern, you got rid of the Baby Bear girl, didn't you? I think someone told me that. I can't remember. Anyway. So, yeah. But, yeah, Bukaki, I don't know why they're putting Halloween stuff out 2 months early. But you know how Walmart is and all those other... It's all sell, you know, to get out as much money out of them as quickly as possible, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that's my guess, Bukaki. All right, so, it's funny. It is a family film, but it also is funny. So, funny family film. Family film. It's got Bill Pullman in it from Spaceballs. That's right. It's got Casper in it. Stinky, Fatso, and Stretch. When I was a kid, I watched some of the Casper cartoons. Not all of them, but I remember watching a few of them. The cartoons are actually pretty good. And he started off as a comic book. He started as a comic strip in the newspaper. Then he got a comic book. Then he got a cartoon. And then he got a movie. So, yeah. So, good ghost story movie. So, good ghost story. Probably my favorite scene is when Casper tells Cat how he died and how he became a ghost. Because even though it's very sad, it's a very dramatic scene, and it's a very good scene. So, how Casper died and became a ghost. And then my second favorite is when Casper makes Bill Pullman's breakfast and Christina Ricci's the breakfast scene, and then you see Fatso and Stretch and Stinky eat their breakfast. It's a funny scene. So the breakfast scene. So that's probably my second favorite. I'd probably give this film, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just kind of enjoyable. So I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Let's see. Bukaki says, "Oh, did he? Lantern cycles through these broads so quick." Oh, he does. He does. Daniel Johnson wrote some good songs about Casper the Ghost. There's a lot of music in it, Crumbles. There's a lot of music in this, so I'm gonna write that down. There's lots of special effects in it to create all the ghosts, and then there's lots of music in it. So lots of special effects, lots of music, and Steven Spielberg was the executive producer. Because there's lots of bonus features on this whenever you get a Steelbook, and there's an interview with Steven Spielberg, and he helped Casper. So Casper's portrayed by two people. They found a young little kid to do his voice, and then when Casper becomes human again, just for a little while, they hired an actor, I don't remember the actor's name, to play the human version of Casper. Then Casper turns back into a ghost, and then it's the child actor voicing him. So it was two actors that played Casper. So, let's see, lots of special effects, lots of music, and Steven Spielberg was the executive producer. Very cool. All right. There we are. Oh, all right. All right, time for a nerd haul. There we are. All right. I got some, speaking of Halloween, Bukkake, I've already tried this coffee, but this coffee was so good, I had to get it again. And it's the Halloween version, and I cannot wait to try this coffee again, because I've already had it once, and this coffee was so good. So I got some more of this coffee. Oh, my God. So this is their Halloween version, Black Rifle Coffee Company. He's holding a Halloween mug, and it's the Grim Reaper. It's dark chocolate coffee. So good. Oh, my God. I had to get it again. So, yeah. Anyway. Then I got some new movies. I've never seen these. I've never heard of this one, but it looked really cool. So, this one's got Pedro Pascal in it, and it's called Freaky Tales. I've never heard of it, but it looked cool. It looks all 80s. It looks all 80s, and there he is. Pedro Pascal. So let's read the back, shall we? It says, set in a dystopian 1987, Freaky Tales is a multi-track mixtape of colorful characters, an NBA star, a corporate cop, a female rap artist, teen punks, and a debt collector on a collision course in a fever dream of showdowns and battles. Okay. And it's set in 1987, in a 1987 dystopia. So, it doesn't give much, but it looked cool, so I thought I would get it. So there we are. And then, I grew up with the Karate Kid. So I've got Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3. Now I've got the new Karate Kid. The only one I need to get is the 4th one. This is the 5th one in the series. The 4th one's when it's the next Karate Kid, and it's the girl as the Karate Kid. So I haven't got that one on Blu-ray yet, but I will. But I've got 1, 2, 3 on Blu-ray, and this one. So I've never seen this, but Daniel LaRusso is back. Mr. Chow is back, and he's the new Karate Kid. So my friend said it was good. I thought I would give it a go, so there we are. So I'm probably going to watch this tonight. So yeah. Let's see. That's true, Bukaki. I'm telling you, Lantern's a pimp. So yeah. And then I got a new shirt for Halloween. I'm here for the booze. So I'm wearing this Halloween shirt tonight. I'll probably wear this one on Sunday. So yeah. There it is. There we are. And then, if you guys saw my my Goodwill live, you guys have already seen this, but for everyone else that hasn't seen it, I got a Garth mug. There's the Garth mobile from Wayne's World, and then we have a quote from Garth. She makes me feel kind of funny, like when we used to climb the ropes in gym class. Classic scene. And then I got a nice little Halloween bag. And I'm probably going to put this either on the door over there, or I'm going to put it on the Halloween tree. Like, just kind of hang it like that. I just thought it looked cool, so I got it. It's just a Halloween bag. I thought it looked cool. So there we are. There we go. There we are. All right. Not a bad nerd haul. Not the biggest one I've done, but not the worst one I've ever done. So there we are. All right, moving on. Mac and Me, classic. It's I would say it's a ripoff of E.T. the Extraterrestrial. It's a funny movie though, for a couple of reasons, and I'll get into it. So yeah, all right. So Mac and Me. It was produced and funded by McDonald's. I think that's the only movie ever funded by McDonald's. So it's kind of a weird movie. It's a ripoff of E.T. the Extraterrestrial. And then it talks about this handicapped kid hanging out with an alien. And then because it's funded by McDonald's, it randomly cuts to McDonald's scenes that have no fucking purpose to be in the film. It has no purpose to the plot. You know? Like, he goes to a birthday party, and it's at McDonald's, and they're doing a dance sequence at McDonald's, and I'm like, this is fucking nuts, you know? It doesn't make any sense, but because it's funded by McDonald's, there's all these random, like, quotes about McDonald's, like actual dialogue. They're talking about, hey, how do we find this alien's family? And like, man, I'm getting hungry. I could sure go for a Big Mac right about now. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, give me a fucking break. So, it's kind of a cheesy 1980s movie. I thought it was funny, though, because all the self-promotion of McDonald's in it kind of ruins the film, but I was just laughing my ass off. It's one of those movies that's so bad that you just have to laugh at it. So because it's so bad, and I was laughing my ass off, I'm going to give it a 9.2 out of 10. Trust me, Pixel, I love it. It does suck. I was exactly like you as a kid. I watched Mac and Me tons of times. I remember renting it from Blockbuster more than 5 or 6 times. Me and my brother used to watch this all the time. But as an adult, I'm like, well, I know why they're doing all the promotion for McDonald's. Maybe it's because like McDonald's had never produced a movie and they wanted to get into the movie making business, but it failed miserably because like half of it is an actual story. And then the other half is them just promoting McDonald's like a insane amount. So if they would have just, I could see it. Like if they would have just mentioned McDonald's once or twice, or had a scene at McDonald's like they did towards the end of the film, then that's one thing. But every couple of scenes, it was McDonald's this and McDonald's that. Then they would get back to the story about the alien hanging out with the kid, and the alien asks the kid for help to find the alien's family because the alien comes to Earth and he gets separated from his alien family, and he's like, you gotta help me. I don't know where my family is. Can you help me? And he's like, sure, I'll help you. So yeah. I remember them unloading on the kid and an alien in the parking lot. Yeah, they're shooting at the kid, and that's in the McDonald's parking lot. He takes the alien, and he dresses the alien up as a teddy bear and brings him to the McDonald's birthday party. Then the FBI finds out that the alien's there. The kid gets into his wheelchair and rolls down the street, and there's like 4 or 5 FBI agents like chasing him, and they're literally trying to shoot at him. And I'm like, this is fucking nuts. So, oh yeah, I remember it, Pixel. So I'm going to write down, it's cheesy. It is cheesy, but funny. But funny. Random McDonald promotion in it. All over the place. The best scene is probably when nobody believes that this kid has found an alien. The alien follows him home. So his mom, his brother doesn't believe him. So his name is Eric. Eric and his new friend suck up Mac into a vacuum cleaner to show his mom, hey mom, I'm not lying, there's actually an alien. So the whole vacuum scene is probably one of my favorite scenes. So the vacuum scene. And then I will admit, the McDonald's scene is pretty funny. So that's probably my second favorite scene, is the McDonald's scene. The reason why I gave it a 9.2 out of 10 is it's so absurd and it's so cheesy and it's so bad. Then you have to watch it because it makes... part of it makes sense, and the other part of it makes no damn sense. So, yeah. So, I do recommend it. So, yeah. Watch it just to laugh your ass off. So, yeah. Pixel says, well, howdy, Lampy. Howdy, Lantern. That's right. All right. Let's see here. How long have I been going for? About an hour? Oh, man, I'm getting tired. Time for a nap. Lantern, I may come in later on your show because I want to get a shower. I want to get something to eat. I want to watch a couple more episodes of Star Trek. Just a little bit of Trek. Not a lot. I started on season 4. So, yeah, dude. Season 4, I've been watching a lot of Star Trek Voyager because that big box set has got a hell of a lot more bonus content on it. So, yeah. Let's see. I always thought Richie Wright was shaped like... That's funny. Oh, shit. Wow. Wow. That was pretty funny. I'll give you that. Richie, I'm not trolling you. But I got to give Visions credit. That was pretty funny. That was a solid 9 out of 10 for that comment. It was pretty funny. I never really thought about it until now, but when you put Mac up against Richie, Richie's so skinny like Mac, you know, so I can kind of see it. All right. Oh, man. Let's see. I think I'm going to save the movie quiz for tomorrow because I'm getting a little tired. I think that's a good place to stop. Tonight's watches, I'm going to watch the new Karate Kid movie. And I'm going to watch... You know what? I haven't went and picked anything off the wall in quite a while. So let's go to the wall. What am I in the mood for? So I got a little Kung Fu, and then... You know what? I'm going to watch this Star Wars documentary. I got this a couple of months ago. It's a massive documentary on Star Wars. Icons Unearthed Star Wars, a 6-part documentary series. I'm going to watch this. Those two are the watches for tonight, my friends. Anyway, I'm going to take off. Vision says, LOL. Yeah, nice one, Visions. And he says, well, thank you. I thought it was pretty funny. So these are the two watches. So, yeah. All right. So that's all I got for you guys tonight. Sorry about leaving for like 10 minutes because I had to, you know what? To make up for leaving for 10 minutes and talking to my mom, I will do the movie quiz. All right, there we are. Because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging for too long, but my mom's more important than this. I had to. She called in the middle, and I had to talk to her. Vision says Pixel is my Ghost Rider. I don't know. That's between you and Pixel, but I'll believe it. Oh yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna find a random movie quiz. Here we go. Movie. Or let me pick a movie. What's a good... You know what? I'll try and find a Goonies movie quiz. Goonies movie quiz. Because I'm pretty good at history on movies. Especially if it's a movie that I really like Jaws or Goonies or Ghostbusters or Return of the Living Dead or whatever, you know, but I haven't watched Goonies in quite a while, so. All right, let me see one. Ultimate Goonies quiz. All right, this looks good. Let's try to do this one. All right, here we go. Let me click on it. All right, there we go. It says, how much do you know about one of your favorite movies, The Goonies? Test your skills. How much do you know about this 1980s classic? Take the quiz and test your Goonies trivia. All right, let's do it. All right, here we go. Let's see. I guess it doesn't tell you if you're right or wrong until you get to the end. So it says, question number 1. In what year was The Goonies first released? Oh, shit. I know it was the 80s. I think, let's see, it says 1985, 1982, 1987, 1989. I want to say it was 1985. Because Ghostbusters was filmed in 83, but then it was distributed and released 1984. So I want to say 1985. So let's see here. What's the name of this character? Oh, well, her nickname was Mama, but I don't know. I know her last name's Fratelli. It says Mia Fratelli, Mona Fratelli. They only say Mama. I'm going to go with Mama Fratelli. They don't actually say her first name. In which American state was the film set? Oh, that would be Oregon. That was an easy one. That was an easy one. Okay. Okay. What are the Goonies named after? They name themselves after their science teacher, a football team called Goonies, the Goondocks in Astoria. No one can remember. Oh, God, what is it? Well, they call themselves the Goonies because that's like their nickname for each other, but oh, fuck. Hang on, let me read it again. What are the Goonies named after? They name themselves after their science teacher, Keith Goonan, a football team called Goonies, the Goondocks in Astoria. I want to say it was the Goondocks, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll see if I'm right at the end. When the gang find an old treasure map, who did it belong to? Oh, well, at first I was going to say Chester Copperpot, but no, he found the map, and then he went looking for it, and then Mikey's dad got it because Mikey's dad is a historian. So, but the original owner was One-Eyed Willie, so that was a pretty easy one. Okay. What was the name of One-Eyed Willie's ship? Oh, God. Oh, I can't remember that shit. Hang on. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. The Inferno, the Elizabeth, the Golden Hinge. Oh, shit. I want to say it's the Inferno, but I'm not. I don't even know if they say it. I wish I could ask Vision's help on this, but I want to try to do this myself. I've got the quiz up, and I can't see your guys' comments right now. I'm trying to do it. I want to say it's the Inferno, but I'm not 100% positive because I don't even know if they say the name of the ship in the film. I think they do, but I haven't seen it in a while. I'm going to pick the Inferno. What's the name of this particular Goonie? Oh, well, that's easy. That's Mikey. That was an easy one. What was the Goonies' motto? Goonies never say die! That's an easy one. Which character was seen wearing a Superman t-shirt? Oh, that would be Sloth. That's an easy one. The mayor of Astoria, Oregon, named which date as Goonies Day in the celebration? Oh, God. I don't know what date. I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to say March 12th. All right, let's see. Let's see. And then it says, click this button to see how well you did. All right, here we go. Bam. Oh, good. I got 9 out of 10. So the only one I didn't get right was the very end one about what day was Goonies Day. It's actually June 7th, so I got a 9 out of 10. That's not bad. It says, great work. You know a lot about the Goonies. It must be one of your favorite movies. Yes, it is. I'll take that. I'll take a 9 out of 10. That's not bad. All right. Now I can get back to the chat. That's not bad. So, yeah. In the end, it was the friendship. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. In the end of the movie, it's all about friendship. But in the middle of it, it's Goonies never say die. But at the end, it's all about their friendship. Absolutely. And I guess I got the ship right because it said I got everything right except for what day was Goonies Day. Now I know. Now it's June 7th. I picked March 12th. So that's the only one I got wrong. But I guess the name of the ship is called the Inferno. Because I haven't seen it in a while, and I was like, I don't even think they say, like Mikey always refers it as, oh, that's One-Eyed Willie's ship. But I don't think they ever say that it's in the Inferno. But it must have been right because I clicked on the Inferno. That's the only one that sounded cool, and I was like, well, if I was naming a pirate ship, I would call it this because I didn't actually know. That was a complete guess. I had no fucking clue. And I was like, I hope this is right. So, yeah. Yeah. I only have the Goonies in my collection on DVD. I want to get the Goonies in 4K, or I want to get the Goonies like in a steelbook. But I just haven't had time to buy it. But I have it in DVD, on a DVD in the other room. I probably should watch it again. I haven't seen that one in, it's been a while. It's been a minute. All right, now I'm taking off. All right. I thought that would make up for the 10 minutes on the phone with my mom, so I hope it did. All right. Fears loves you guys. Again, I will not be watching Carrie's hate stream because that's just insanity for me to watch it. That'll be a big waste of my time. I don't know why Carrie's doing it. I wish she wouldn't, but she's going to. But I'm telling you, if she exposes any of my personal information, that's coming down right away. So, because I'm not going to put up with Carrie's crap, but I'm not going to watch it. I haven't found anything to do yet. I may just go to Disney on Saturday and maybe go see a movie because I'm going to be gone all day because I don't want to watch that stupid bullshit that she's planning to do because that's just lunacy. It's ludicrous, and it's insane for her to do one anyway because I have not talked to Carrie in years, but I have a good idea why she's doing this. A bunch of trolls whispered into her ear, you have to do it, you have to do it, and she wants to capitalize on the drama, but Carrie is the last person that needs to be making fun of me. I'm not being mean, I'm just telling the truth. Carrie doesn't have a job. All she does all day is sit on her ass and eat pizza and play Sims and takes like 13,000 pills. You know, she lives with her mom still. So I'm like, you don't have any room to make fun of me, Carrie. You know, at least I have a job. I've got my place of my own. I'm just saying, Carrie, I wouldn't. And plus, it's so immature to do a roast stream. Anyway. That's not true, Pixel. I've only brought her up recently. I have not said anything about her in years. That's not true. So, yeah. I have not said anything about her in ages. Only recently because I found out about this hate stream. But anyway. That's not true. I have not said anything in years. Up until recently. Within the last 4 or 5 days, I've said something because she's doing it all of a sudden. I know why the real reason she's doing it, Pixel. I do not randomly bring her up. I know why she's doing it. I just find it it's too much of a coincidence. I block Larry a few days later. Oh, Carrie, you got to do this massive troll stream. That's the reason why. And then Larry and a few other trolls whispered into Carrie's ear. I guarantee you that's the reason why she's doing it. But anyway, I've only brought her up the last couple of days. That's all I'm saying. Even if I did bring her up in the past, I didn't say anything mean. You know? I said truthful things, but I didn't say anything mean. But anyway, I'm going to go because I need to take a shower. I need to get something to eat. But even if I did say something, Pixel, it's ludicrous for her to do it. I have not physically talked to her on the phone, face to face. She hasn't been in a live. So it's insane. Like, let's say I did mention her last year. Wasn't anything bad. It should be water under the bridge. See, that's not true, Pixel. I have not sent anything to Carrie. Nothing. I didn't send her clips. I didn't send her anything. Nothing. So, yeah. And Larry, I don't know who's calling you, but I don't even have Larry's number. So, Larry, it'd be one thing if I had Larry's number. Larry, I can't text you or call you because I don't have your number. You have my number because a troll gave it to you, Larry. But Larry, whenever you watch this back, I have not been calling you. I have not been texting you because, let me reiterate, I don't have your number. So, yeah. So, anyway, I wish she wouldn't do it, but she's going to do whatever she's going to do. But she's the last person to be making fun of me. That's all I'm going to say about it. Anyway, I'm taking off. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because I need to go. I'm tired. I need to get a nap before work, and I need to get a shower, and I haven't even eaten dinner yet. So, yeah. Plus, I'm looking forward to watching this new movie because they haven't made a Karate Kid movie in quite a while. So yeah. All right. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And again, I won't be watching on Saturday. I'm gonna enjoy life and fill my day up with other plans. I haven't made any plans yet, but I'm gonna make some plans because I'm not gonna watch that crap. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friend, the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. Follow Pixel Protocol on YouTube. Follow Randall, Cameo Man 2021, and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Game Girl Resi on YouTube. Follow Fangirl Kate on YouTube. Follow The Carrie Show on YouTube. I'll be nice, even though she's gonna like destroy me. Supposedly on Saturday. Good luck with that, Carrie. Follow. Let's see. Follow. Who have I not gave a plug in a while? Follow Tommy NC 2010 on YouTube. Damn. Pew. There it is, Lantern. Follow Lantern on YouTube. He does a show every Thursday night tonight, and he does a show on Friday. So be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe it to him. Hell yeah. Vision says, I'll record it for you. Oh, no, you don't have to, Visions, because I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it. So there's no need to record it. No need to record it. Because I don't want to watch her trolling me for an hour or two, which makes no damn sense. But anyway. And last, but certainly not least, follow Fears. FearsMan26 is my main channel, and follow my second channel, Fears Vlogs. All right, I love you guys. I'm taking off. Dinner is calling my name right now. So my next stream should be either tomorrow or Sunday. If I feel up to it, I'll stream tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys on Sunday. I'll let you guys know. All right, Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears signing off. Peace, deuces, and I'll see you guys next time.